What is up, everyone?
Hello!
And welcome to episode number 3. Count them, 3 of
1, 2, 3.
Of the Zeldathon show.
Hi.
My name is SuperMCGamer, and you can tell that by the shirt I'm wearing.
He went up to the prop attic where we keep all of our Zeldathon props
And stole his shirt.
and stole one of my shirts that happened to be up there for
And then
unexplained reasons.
And then when we took the selfie beforehand, I didn't want to have the shirt on in the selfie, so I said I have to take MC's shirt off before we can take the selfie. But to the disappointment of everybody, both of us are still wearing shirts.
Oh! Welcome to our special guest, Bushel of Chewy Goodness. Actually, you want to give the full thing? I mean, this is a special moment.
It is
Lord,
tradition.
it's Bushel.
It is tradition. God bless you
We don't
all.
have chat monitor today.
Good morning. My name
It's
is
over there,
Zach,
I'm sorry.
aka
Yeah,
Bushel of
it's
Chewy Goodness. Follow me on Twitter at NotJamesKPolk, so named, because he's a long-dead U.S. president, and as you can see by this, I'm not. Unless technology's gotten pretty good.
Oh, I actually read an article today about some company that said they're gonna bring the dead back to life by 2040. But
That's quite the goal. 2040, dead.
Well, I mean, the concept is, they're basically gonna preserve brains and put them in some sort of robotic chassis of sorts.
A chassis.
So if anyone's
chassis,
ever
as
heard
they
of Amnesia: The Dark Descent, the company that made that game just recently came out with a new game called Soma.
Oh, I've heard of some.
And
What
it's
is it?
essentially the same concept. You're a guy that has some kind of condition that's incurable.
Right.
It's something to do with his brain. He's got a tumor or something, and he goes.
It's
in,
not a tumor.
It's not a tumor. He goes in for this scan, and they're like, okay, we're gonna take a footprint of your brain, just to study, and then you wake
That's
up.
why he's injured. They stepped on his brain.
And you wake up and you're in the distant future and you're confused as to what happened. You fall asleep in the machine, you wake up and you're 400 years in the future.
Wow.
And it turns out, I don't want a huge spoilers for the game, but you are that footprint that they saved that day was brought back to life in the future.
And that's when the credits roll. So basically, you didn't
No,
actually
that's
spoil
that's
anything.
where the game starts.
Okay, I know.
It's actually a really, really good game. It's not super intensely scary. It's more so the psychological, holy crap. I played it. I loved
Psychological holy crap. Right.
I absolutely loved it. They did
I
a
think
fantastic
that's what they
job
called
with the game.
Jesus' miracles back in the day. Oh man, he's got some psychological holy crap going on over there. Oh my god.
It was a very, very good game. I highly recommend anyone to get it. The story's amazing. It's not a spoiler. The story's amazing. The environments are beautiful. Frictional Games, was it Frictional I think made it? I think it's, yeah, they did an amazing job on it, so.
Shout out to Frosty, by the way, for
Yeah.
5 months, my friend.
That's pretty cool.
Thank you for keeping it up. And he'll be at Zeldathon.
Frosty will be.
Frosty will be at Zeldathon.
Oh,
Here-
I'm excited to beat you in Smash.
No, you're gonna. You can't beat me. I can't beat him. So using the transitive property or something, you're gonna die.
If there was Project M, I would crush.
Now,
Just saying.
banned. You mean Voldemort? Now,
Voldemort, yeah.
No question.
Answer.
Who are you? Introduce yourself.
Oh,
we started
yeah.
talking about Soma.
I'm that other guy that hosts the show, The Side of Rice.
Oh.
We got bad news about next week, though.
I unfortunately won't be here next week. I'm going to a concert.
In the place I live.
Yeah, in the city that he lives.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm gonna be in Cleveland. Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna hunt
For
you
a
down.
concert and date night and all that fun stuff with the
We're
fiance.
going on a
so.
date?
A
No,
hot date?
not you.
A hot date night with a hot date Alex.
Hot date Alex.
And
Is
it's
it really?
it's a concert that I've wanted to see for years. They put the band puts it on every year. They do a Christmas tour.
Mm-hmm.
They have a Christmas album they released. It's August Burns Red. I'm going to see them. They're a heavy metal band. They released a Christmas album a couple years ago, and on this tour they played the Christmas album live.
Oh,
and
cool.
They're playing with one of my other favorite bands too, which they don't really fit together, but I mean it's going to be a good show. So.
They don't fit, but they're both good. So yeah,
it's
I get you.
An instrumental progressive metal band called Polyphia is playing with August Burns Red.
Polyphia.
That sounds like a Greek goddess.
They're different, but
The
I
Greek
feel like
goddess
they
of
would
rock.
They
Polyphia.
would go well together.
So I'm at SuperMCGamer, by the way. I'm the host. I will be here next week. And by the way, I will reveal who the special guest host is at the end of the show.
Speaking of people,
Video James.
Jamie,
Our friend who is also a Zeldathon attendee
Yes.
for 15 months.
I
The
can't
other
wait.
Canadian.
I can't wait to beat you in Smash.
The other Canadian.
Is that what you say to everybody who resubs?
Random person subs for the first time ever. First time
I
ever
can't wait
watching
to beat you in
I can't
Smash.
wait to beat you in Smash. Come to Cleveland.
Chaco? I've not seen that name in forever.
Yeah, our good old buddy Chaco's
Come to
inside
some
the chat.
streams.
Somebody else knows who Polyphia is. Thank you. They are amazing, and they're like younger than me, and it makes me sad that they're that.
All of them collectively are younger than me.
I think
They're like,
the
they're 3-year-olds.
Yeah. No, the oldest member of the band, it's a 4-piece band. The oldest member's 21. And it made me sad to find that out. I'm like, wow. I feel like a horrible musician now.
No, you're not a horrible musician.
These guys are like beyond any level I will ever.
I believe the word you're looking for is prodigy. Ilya, he's gonna beat you at Smash.
I can't wait to beat in Smash.
No, thank you, Ilya, for 7 months. That's pretty cool. Lucky number 7, as they say. At least I do.
Yeah, you do.
I'm super psyched for that show. I already have the Christmas album playing like 24/7 when I'm in the car. I found out what one of my Christmas presents is. Kirsten kind of told me. I'm getting a record player from her dad.
Cool.
I've always wanted one. I've always, wanted to start collecting vinyls and everything.
It's pretty vintage.
And
What?
the first album she got me was
Get
their
this man some
Christmas album on
Starbucks.
vinyl.
He's going full hipster.
Yeah, the Christmas album on vinyl. So I have that physically on my desk at home.
You know, it's a good
And I
thing you're
can't
doing
wait
that.
to play it.
It's a really good thing you're doing that, because if it weren't for the beanie, I would never have known you were a hipster.
And we actually through
it's Almighty Hope.
8 months for the Almighty Hope.
Thank
Nice.
you, Almighty Hope. And by the way, speaking of hope, see you at Zeldathon Hope.
Oh!
I'm so sorry.
We went. We there's like a local on Facebook. There's like a local for sale / wanted / free whatever. There's several groups in the area, and one of them, Kirsten, I got out of work. And she's like, "All right, pick me up. We're going to another town south of here." And I was like, "What for?" She's like, "We're picking up 500 records." And it was just like, this dude's like, I don't want them anymore. I don't know what's in here, but here, there's like 500 of them.
Nice.
And so for the past few days, we've been going through them all, and we saved probably a good 100, 150 of them. And there's like some old school Elvis. There's some Prince in there. There's
Cool.
a few Michael Jackson albums. There's
The artist who was known as Prince.
that he's known as Prince now.
Yeah,
He's gone back to Prince.
Yeah.
There was so many albums, like old Les Paul albums. A lot of great jazz that I found. I'm super psyched about.
Jazz is great.
Oh, dude, Brad, bring that on over here, and you
I will.
we can click our
There's
fingers
a lot of
together.
old school country too, like way old school country.
Like Willie Nelson's grandpa. Like I said.
Yeah, and that's actually, I hate country music, but I love the really, really old school stuff, like Johnny Cash. Conway Twitty, actually.
Right.
I have a few of his albums. Like, there's some great fans we have, and I'm super excited.
If you're gonna be in Cleveland, I have a jazz club you might want to check out for a minute or two.
That's tempting.
Yeah.
Now,
We played it there before.
Zach, what were you up to inside this past week? Like, what have you been up to?
Well, in this past week, I've been right here with you, and
You've been here for like 2 days.
I've been alongside you this whole way throughout this whole journey through
It's
your
been-
life.
Just a heads up, that means he officially lives here now. I'm sorry.
Whenever he just can't
When I'm in Pennsylvania, I basically live on MC's couch.
And it's okay.
It's pretty much
It's
true.
fun. It's fun. It's
Pretty
real.
much true. Well, he always gets rad and energetic when I'm here.
Who is following you?
What?
Is that Zelda?
That is the Princess Zelda. You may know her from such things as the name of the game.
Okay, I wasn't
No.
sure.
Who is that?
Who is that
We
woman?
forget I've never played this.
Hey!
The only handheld.
Oh, I know you.
Marish Kebab, 2 months.
It's Marissa, our good friend and also Zelda.
I love that Twitch name. That
great.
makes me very happy, actually.
Mersh Kebab.
Marish Kebab.
Now, why don't we start talking a little bit about Zeldathon?
Why?
Yes.
Because things happened in the past week, specifically
That trailer.
That
was
trailer.
awesome.
the Super Kool-Aid video.
Kool-Aid,
Yes,
yeah.
which I am not volunteering to drink that.
I've done
But
it.
I will do a shot
Will
of it
you do
for
Ultra
money.
Kool-Aid?
I will do a shot of it for money.
A shot
It's
of
a
Ultra
shot.
Kool-Aid?
It's worth pointing out.
2 ounces.
I didn't know about Ultra Kool-Aid, how I'm in that whole video doing the Super Kool-Aid thing. I didn't know about Ultra Kool-Aid until I watched the video 2 days after it came out. And my face was something along the lines of, I had just gotten out of bed, so I'm like,
Crap.
and I just looked at Marissa, I did not agree to this.
Well, nobody said you had to do it,
Oh, but I will.
but you will.
Yeah, you will. You've
So-
done it before, you'll do it again.
So I'm gonna since this is the Zeldathon show, it's all about giving a little extra for the real Zeldathon fans here. I'm gonna let you in on a couple secrets. How we're gonna do Ultra Kool-Aid is so the start of Super Kool-Aid was a mistake, as you can attest to,
Yeah.
where Sora basically just poured in way too much of the good
A
stuff.
lot of mistakes
The
happen
good
every
stuff.
day in nightclubs all across America, and in that
What do you-
hotel that we had one.
What? Oh, yeah.
I like that. The good stuff.
Good stuff.
Poured in way too much of the juice.
The juice is
That's
loose.
how mistakes usually happen.
The juice is loose.
And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna intentionally like take we're gonna intentionally take an entire like container of the powder and pour it in.
Can I
That was
put
brutal.
things like gobs and etc.
what-
in
what,
there
this?
in addition?
You killed that poor mouse with a pot. Like, you just crushed it.
Yes.
It
that
got,
was
you could say
glorious.
it got smoked.
It got actually impaled by like one of the breaking pieces.
Ah.
Stuck to the floor for all of eternity.
Poor thing. What did it do to you?
American Horror Story, everybody.
It wanted to kill me. So,
Ah!
question.
Answer.
Do you know how Ultra Kool-Aid is going to really raise some donations?
Not a clue.
I
Oh,
have
I think I have an idea. Probably.
Okay.
You donate to add more stuff into it.
Exactly. That's exactly
Got
how.
it.
So basically, every $100 or $100 increment, it doesn't have to be like.
God.
We're gonna add something into that now. Me and Sora have been brainstorming, and Sora does have ultrakoolaid.txt on his desktop.
I can purchase a
Oh.
domain for it.
However, I'll tell you one thing that's in it that wasn't in it last time, because
Okay.
probably everything that wasn't in it last time will make a return.
Of course.
Pure lemon juice.
So, remember when you were in the video and you said, rest in pepperoni? Oh, that's the only thing that's missing.
Yeah.
Some nice deli meats.
Yeah.
We will buy some pepperoni and put in the
blend it.
and blend
You
it.
gotta blend
We'll
it.
blend
You
it
gotta
in a
like make-
blender.
Oh.
I'm bringing a
No, we got-
juicer to Zeldathon for my
Yeah.
own purposes.
And we're gonna do it.
Orsley just said, that's a little low, and I kind of agree with that. That's gonna go way out of control.
What?
$100 being too low.
Maybe it has to be $100 single donation.
There you go. That might
Yeah.
be better.
But-
because
That get ridiculous.
let's just go. We're
That'd be
gonna have like
awful.
900,000 things in this, and it's gonna take up like
It'd
20
be like
gallon
one
buckets.
square, like 1 cubic milliliter is
So-
per item.
It's gonna be pretty hype.
It's gonna be pretty awful. It's just gonna look like junk sludge at the end of it.
I know, that's why I'm so excited for it. Did you just enjoy the term junk sludge?
Well, you drank that? Well, those things also taste like junk sludge, so I figured you'd like that.
Junk sludge.
That's my new band name.
that's my new garage band name.
Junk sludge.
Garage
That's my
band?
new punk band name.
Why are you naming iPad apps? I'm so sorry.
MC's favorite Zeldathon story, the time I stood behind him during the Wind Waker
You
HD
did this
run
all
But
last
I
trip.
just made noises the entire time.
Like basically, I was there trying to play my run, and I was kind of irritated just a little bit. Like things were going on, and I wasn't able to talk or whatever.
Very tiring at the end of the marathon.
And
It is.
basically, you would occasionally just be like floating around behind the couch and on a seat, and then just randomly, whenever like it felt like it tickled your fancy,
Wah!
and I'm here on the couch like in this very position. And I'm just like,
You get like physically jarred every time.
I know. I'm like, can you not? But
so many good times. We realized today at the fancy day club that we attended.
Day club.
It's like a nightclub but during the day, as implied by the name. And we realized that this will be my 3-year anniversary of Zeldathon.
it's gonna be my 6th year.
Oh, you're so cool. You're like
This
two
will
of me.
be.
I'm like 2 of you. Yeah.
You're two of me.
Now-
Will this be my 5-year? ADA was.
Yep. This is your 5 year.
Yeah, it's been. Yeah. Half a decade.
So now there was
Physically jarred.
one big thing revealed inside that video by our friend the announcer, which is that we're doing a 24-hour stream on the 5th to ring in the wonderful start of donations.
Yes.
Oh boy.
And I'm pretty excited for that. But
The 5th. What am I doing the 5th?
It's a
The 5th is
Saturday.
Saturday?
yeah, it's a Saturday evening.
Come
Okay,
stream.
I should have it off.
Cool. I mean, stop over. So it's-
I'm definitely tempted to.
and so we're just gonna basically, it's not gonna be like Zelda only. We're just gonna
Do stuff.
we're just gonna do stuff. Maybe I'll do like a Link Between Worlds speedrun, like put a little bit of Zelda in it. But
I'll battle you.
ropes.
I'll race you.
We only have one capture card, son.
I'll buy one.
Well,
Bring it.
have fun with that $400 like purchase. You should be saving money for Zeldathon.
Worth it.
Worth.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be at the 24-hour stream yet, considering finals are the next week. But
Yeah.
I do believe heavily in the concept of YOLO. So I'll probably at least donate my life
So,
savings.
Alexander,
Yes. That was official.
Alexander.
are you ready for the Mario Party 2 grudge match to return?
Oh god.
Are you ready to hate each other again?
I have Mario Party 2 for the N64. I have the actual.
Cart?
Yeah. So I might start practicing up with Kirsten because she's very, very good.
Excellent. That'd be nice.
And if I can beat her, I might have a chance against you.
I'm not that good. Oh my gosh, if we bring Snarfy into it, we both lose.
Oh, yeah.
Snarfy has this weird thing where he's just really good at video games.
Alexander.
I am
time
here
has come
to capture your soul.
to capture your card.
Bye, Zelda!
We'll be back.
I can't get over how cute and tiny this guitar pedal is.
What? It's a guitar. Wait, how's
It's-
that pedal?
It's an overdrive pedal is what it's called. The most common one, it's known as a tube screamer. It's like the well-known.
Screamer. That sounds like a porn site.
Oh god. It's the well-known like guitar overdrive pedal. And this is like a mini version of it called the Green Mile. It's actually more expensive.
Based on the book of the same name by.
It fits to scale.
It's very, very tiny and it's adorable. And it actually sounds really good. I bought it today with like a couple of the pedals. And
Put
it
in the
looks like a
pedal
little
to the
like
metal.
bomb detonator, like click, boom. Which
He
is horrible.
he told me I sat on a bomb when I sat down. I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then he pulls that out on me.
Yeah, it's like a little mini tube screamer. The only difference between this and a big one, the bigger pedals generally have a spot you can put a 9-volt battery in. But this one, obviously, no 9-volt. You have to have DC power.
Cool.
Which I had one, so I was like, yay! All my other ones can run on batteries. Hylia.
This is stuff that came in Skyward Sword.
That's a lot of dots.
I understand this legend. I know where he is.
What was your question, Schmoople? What do I ask? Hi, Icy.
Oh yeah, by the way, a quick thing I should mention. A note. Be sure. Yes, a note. As they say. A note.
A note.
Now, what you guys can do, if you have any questions for me, Bushel, Alex, or the three of us,
Any combination of the two?
Three knuckleheads.
just type in +ask on into the Twitter, ASK, and you'll get a link from our friend Cobot.
Is that how you do it?
And Cobot will tell you everything you need to know about how to ask questions.
Because during the first episode, I posted in chat at least 17 times a question about whether you would prefer if I gave you a burrito that was on fire.
Well,
would
did you
eat
just
bit
type
by
it into
bit?
the chat?
Yeah, because I didn't know how to do it.
Okay,
so-
ask your question now and answer it.
Well, I was trying to figure out if I gave you a burrito that was like on fire, like literally flaming, would you try to eat it all at once or would you eat it bit by bit?
Wait, what was the question?
If I gave you a burrito that was on fire, would you try to eat it like all at once, like all in one bite, or like bit by bit?
I would give it back because obviously you suck at making burritos.
I would douse it with water.
Then it would be
soggy.
a waterlogged
It'd be
burrito.
soggy. That would taste terrible.
I would pat it down with a piece of cloth.
Give it a massage while you're at it.
One
A nice
one
shoulder
square
massage.
sheet of single ply toilet paper. It'll stick to the burrito.
and then catch
you'll
on fire.
never get it off.
It would catch on fire.
Is Cobot not alive? Oh wait, there we go.
There you go. The chat.
Cobot's a little slow tonight.
It's okay.
Cobot's also has the command on a timer, so we're all good.
Ah, fair enough.
I'm searching for somebody to tell me about where Sasha Lashla is, but I can't find it.
What?
Sahasrara. I'm sorry, but I can't say his name. So there's a person who knows where this man
Sahasrara.
is. But Sahasrara.
Sahasrara.
The name is highly in origin.
That's the name of my Persian grandpa.
Watch this. Hey, lady.
Hey, there's McG. Wow.
Damn, that was
that's
fast.
like out of The Shining.
Man, I have to say, well,
What are you doing at that door there?
she won't let me in. I just want.
Where is Sassy?
Yeah, Sassy. Oh, hello, old woman.
Oh, hello.
Oh, look at this. The rumors say you kidnapped the princess.
But I still trust you.
What a nice old lady.
I'm going to your house and kill your chickens.
Why does she have a room?
Do you trust me now when I put your chicken in the pot?
Did you see the?
Look at it! Look at it! It's freaking out!
You're gonna die.
I'm going to die. I'm invincible.
Did anyone notice the fact that that lady out there had a broom and was just brooming the grass?
There was a funny video I saw. It was A Link to the Past with the portal gun. Did you see that? It's it was like a.
Was it just an edit or?
No, it's like it was like a little funny video they made. Like, what if you had the portal gun in A Link to the Past?
Mm-hmm.
And it was one. He's like he grabbed a cuckoo and he put it in a portal, and then he went to Ganon and put the portal right there and threw the cuckoo at Ganon and killed him.
Hey, look, it's me as a child.
I was just about to say that. It looks like a yarmulke, though.
How is that a yarmulke?
It looks like a yarmulke.
It's his whole
Oh
head.
no, he's got a mullet. He's got a mullet.
Yes, it's me.
I like the red hat dude.
Yeah.
He's gonna want to hurt me.
Is he a red mage? What did you look what you
Stand
did?
back!
I just wanted to say hi, and you scared him off.
I'm sorry.
Be
Please,
ashamed.
please forgive.
Red mage is a good balance between the healing and the damage.
It's true.
I mean, I honestly prefer that.
I'll do it!
I mean, my ideal team is warrior, monk, white mage, black mage.
Whoa!
Gold
Let's get
boy
some
Paul.
sunlight.
What up? Welcome to the TTC VIPs. You
What
get
up?
all the things that are going to be right down here in a moment whenever it shows up. There's a whole bunch of benefits. Right there it is! Oh my god!
Hey.
You're going to get all those, you're going to get all them emotes. Newsletter's going to come out. I'm going to do that newsletter tomorrow while I'm not being happy.
Right, wait.
I'm going to family tomorrow.
Ah.
Oh yeah, tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I forgot about that.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, so happy Thanksgiving to all of
Yeah,
our...
happy Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Happy Christmas, Harry! Alright, so Bushel, let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
Let's get down to business.
Let's tell
To
some-
defeat the hunt.
Yes. Let's get down to business.
Copyright.
Did they send me daughters? I asked for sons.
Wow.
No tip.
Wow.
Your bill will be $13.99. Please pay at the first window.
Lisa? Is that you? I didn't know it was a Taco Bell.
I didn't know she talked like this. This was kind of robotic.
So I want to tell a story to start us off.
Okay.
And
Good story.
I've told this story many times.
MC and I laugh about it now. We didn't laugh about it then, but we do now.
No, and I'm surprised you still like me. So this was Zach, aka Bushel Jr.'s first marathon.
This was before MC and I were like really friends. I was just a guy that showed up in his house.
This
And
was
yelled obnoxious
Zeldathon
things.
water, raising my
Right.
for cherry water back in the
Yeah.
day.
Oh yeah.
And so basically, here let me lay down the background of what happened.
Awful stuff is happening.
It was kind of awful. So basically, we were trying to switch over or do something with the linked game of Oracle of Ages and Seasons. We're trying to get it set up, and for some reason, something was going on. People were yelling "cycle." There was a bunch of anger about,
Oh, cycle.
Good old cycle.
and I was not very happy at the moment. And basically, I was standing right over
Right there. Right there. Right in your computer screen. Right there.
Basically about 5 feet in front of me where I'm sitting right now.
Right.
I was standing there and trying to help Silver get the code, and the much stuff was happening, and I said, "Screw this!" that loud.
I hate this freaking game.
I hate this brain game. That's right. I slammed it down and I walked out of the room up to my bedroom,
And I was just like, "Don't man, letting you through."
and I was like, "Okay, I'm very angry at this thing, and I need to chill. I'm gonna lay down on my bed."
Was that the marathon you hurt your knee?
No, that was the
that was
next
last.
marathon.
Okay.
But basically, I was upset.
Cycle.
I was very upset, and I needed to go chill. So I went up to my bedroom to discover I had to make my bed. My sheets weren't ready. This was the time I had an air mattress, but I still made it like a bed. It was still like a full size one.
Gotta look nice.
Yep, and
the
so
fam.
I was like, okay, I gotta put my sheets on.
I can't remember the last time I made my bed.
Right. Right. I don't think I've done it all school year.
I really don't even care. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
But
Now-
anyway, yeah, you're a cleanly guy.
I'm going up to my bedroom, and this is important. I don't close my door all the way. I leave it open about yay much, just a little bit. I guess so I can still hear Zeldathon, see what's going on, because I'm still managing it, as you know. And I start, making my bed, and I start doing those things that you do when you make your bed. You know, when you have like one corner you need to tuck in your,
Live reenactment.
and you're like, and you feel exposed, really.
Yeah, very, very much.
You're gonna die.
Yeah.
Not
very
not
much.
with the power.
Yeah, like that. You feel very exposed, like you're being stabbed.
So you feel very exposed.
No, yeah.
And here I am, upset, exposed, and vulnerable in my private space. I did not close the door, my B. And Zach comes to the door. I don't know what you were about to say.
I was something actually important. I
It
think,
was
yeah.
something important, but you open up the door and you start talking as you're opening the door, like you're just like
I was like, "Hey, MC." Yeah.
you're like, "Hey MC, I have this idea," and something happened in my
The
head.
fuse went off. What's that thing called? The Green Mile. What's it actually called?
Overdrive.
His overdrive pedal went off. Yeah.
Yeah, my overdrive pedal went off, and something
That makes no sense, but alright.
something
That'll
changed. Something changed in me,
Mm-hmm.
and all of a sudden, I don't know what I said, but whatever I said it loud and fast.
I don't remember
It was
what you
something along
said.
the lines of "Bushel, what are you doing? You're getting out of my boom!" And door slammed, and I don't remember what I said, but what I do remember from that moment is your face. Like you went from like
I've never
"Hey
made-
MC" to
Oh dear God!
I've never made a face like that before.
it was like this. It was like. You were like backing away from me, visibly frightened,
Blue Hulk.
and I was like, I'm so sorry, and then I slammed the door, and I don't know what happened after that, but all I know is,
About an hour later, you came down. You're like, "Hey, sorry about that." I was like, "Oh, it's all good, dude."
well, I'm still sorry to this day because I am someone who I don't really, I try.
That was it. That was really it. That's a text representation.
Bullshit.
of the line.
So I was
That needs to be.
I was angry, and I get angry sometimes, but I don't usually get angry at people. I do my best to like never like express
demand.
anger or anything like that towards people, but in this instance, I was angry
Yeah.
at you for invading my personal space, and I'd like to apologize that I got upset with you.
And we've only ever gotten
Hey.
closer since.
We've
then.
Sassy.
only become,
We've only become closer since.
and we
then.
found the old man.
Yeah, and we found the
Sahasrara.
old man. There he is.
Sahasrara.
There is Sahasrara, the village elder.
MCG.
We're all good, and so I apologize again. I apologize every time I tell this story because I don't like getting angry with
You tell the
people.
story so much.
We need a rage button on the soundboard now.
I can do this.
Bushel.
And you could just every time I put a stupid donation goal in the doc, or really just do anything stupid over the marathon.
I don't think we have enough time for that.
Well, I mean, it'll be just kind of a loop of the button, but we can put that in. We can have it set up.
Now, Bushel, do you have any fantastic stories from Zeldathon? Something to get us going here. Let me check the time. Yeah, we got plenty of time for some
Fantastic
They
stories.
apparently want you two to bro hug.
To bro hug.
Bro hug. All right. Well, if anyone's ever seen this
My
is
video
important.
game. you
So
and
So you should be
What did you
familiar.
do?
You should be familiar with TV for Good Night. We work on these handshakes that we do, and we do them live, right there on camera. No pre-planning or anything like that. We just
We're doing
go
it
in
live.
and we just do it live. And MC, I think as tribute to our friendship,
boy.
we need to do this right now.
Okay.
Watch your hamstrings. All
All
right.
right.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
What the hell?
All right. Good show, man. I think we cool. We cool.
Yeah,
we cool.
We definitely cool, dude.
We cool.
Definitely cool, man.
That was the strangest thing I've ever seen.
You should have been around for TB and I. They went on for at least 3 minutes each.
Oh god.
Oh,
That
by the way, I didn't mention at the beginning of the show. If anyone's feeling generous tonight, the Gold Wheel's here, and so
Whoa!
whenever Gold Wheel's present, $30 gets a spin, no matter what, no matter if it's charity or not. So
Yeah.
it's here, and also there's
I kind of want to do a goal wheel. I'm not gonna lie.
and,
Yeah, old
and I'll
school,
admit
old
something
school.
here. There's something cool here. There's a special spot. It says donor shirt contest, where basically, no matter if you're a patron or not, you'll get an entry into our shirt giveaway that we're doing next week. So
Yeah.
very cool. And we'll be wearing our shirts next week. We ordered them just tonight.
But I won't be here next week.
You won't be here next week. I'll be wearing my shirt next week.
Very cool. Yeah, he'll be wearing a shirt.
But
too,
your
too.
shirt will be there for the
Following week.
9th. Yeah.
Right.
Gotcha.
All right. Let's. And now back to the game.
Yeah. So the best stories at Zeldathon happen at
Late
somewhere around 2:30 to 4:30 a.m.
Yeah. That's prime time Zeldathon.
Yeah. So, does anyone have any good stories that occurred during that time block? Because I sure do. What about you? What you got?
Involving you?
Well, involving anybody. I mean, I do some
I
crazy stuff.
generally try to block any memory where you're
Where that
present.
involves me at all.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah.
you're just gonna go do like 18 shots of tequila right after this, so you never have to.
I don't like
remember this.
tequila.
Oh, really?
It just doesn't
Hey,
sit well with
let's
me.
talk about illegal substances live on this marathon. Thank you.
How is tequila an illegal substance?
Well, it is if you're under 15 or 18 in other countries.
What?
I really hate to interrupt. I just heard your $30 gold wheel spin thing. I do not have $30, but I will literally physically give you $10 to spin that gold wheel. Please! And thank you.
The price is $30.
Well, you know...
Well, thank you for this, Stephanie. However, that is not a spin of the goal wheel. but thank you for your $10 donation. I'll lower the price to $25.
Give me all your money!
Wait.
Put that spork down.
I have a Sonic Spork.
But here's the thing. So,
No.
no, it's an eating show. You have
I
cooking
will
shows.
punch
You
you
need to
with
have
the other
eating
Hulk
shows.
hand. Give me the
Take your
Spork.
$10.
Hang on, I'm working. I'm working here.
I will. Do not make me stab you with the Spork. Put the Hulk hand
I'm
down.
getting you a new hat.
Put the boys. Are we men or are we boys?
Yes.
Yes, correct.
Are we human?
Man, boy,
or are we
pig.
dancer?
Are you a squid? Are you a kid?
I also have the same Sonic Spork. Which one goes faster?
Dear Lord,
That was weird. All right.
that was a set of events.
Just I don't know what just happened.
Link, can you, please show me what your thoughts are on the event.
Late night Zeldathon stories. Oh God. We are worms.
Come on, Zach, you have to have a good story from Zeldathon. Like, tell us about how did you find out about Zeldathon? Let's go with that. Like, how did you find out about Zeldathon?
These
Like,
guys
what?
are like pro dumb.
I went to high school with all
Oh,
Hey!
OC's got, so that makes 2.
There we go.
I did say it was 25. So,
Yeah.
do we have them stacked during on thing?
That is 2.
All right, you know what?
All right.
Oh, you want to give him a wheel spin? All right.
Take it away. I'll do the
Oh,
other
come on,
one.
that was pathetic. Get,
Come on, be good at it.
there you go.
That's solid.
And
And Video James donuts for
thank
another
you
one.
for that video,
Very
James.
good.
But OC's comment was, "I'll cover you, Steph."
There.
Yes. Yes. So
All right.
it's a couch.
All right, I'll go cue it up.
No, you don't have to go
Oh,
anywhere.
he's got the mouse right
I
here.
got the mouse right here. So it's a couch dance party.
God, how's this gonna work?
I don't have the lights for the couch. Unfortunately, I couldn't find it in time for the show. But we can still couch dance party, my friend.
Oh man.
I can get lights for you.
All right. You got couch dance party.
All right.
Yes.
All
You
right.
picked just the one.
Very good.
So sit down. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm giving you a light show.
No.
No, that doesn't work.
That's not even on.
That doesn't work.
Body is ready.
All right, whatever.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry. I punched you. What am I doing? Oh my God, this hair. Oh my God. I selected the 10-hour version.
Zach, spin the wheel again.
Yes, we each get a spin, I guess, here.
All right, rock on.
Sorry, not sorry.
Please be gentle.
R.I.P.
We've
Golden Wheel.
capsized. Oh, Captain, my captain.
What have you done to my...
What did you do?
What have you done to
We're
my...
sinking. Hang on, I'll pull
The
it
whole
out.
thing fell
Ah!
I want that Skull Kid little thingy. What is that?
Spin it lightly, or...
What's the Skull Kid thingy? Is that an amiibo?
You'll see.
No, it's from Majora's Mask 3D pre-order.
I want it. How much you want for it?
I know.
Damn.
All
I need to have that on my desk.
Frank or Z,
They're right next to you,
Do
right?
we have them?
Ah.
All right.
We have 3? We have 3!
Hey, that's one less than
You
one
were
more than we
prepared,
need.
MC.
Is an MCG ever unprepared? Oh man, these smell like Zeldathon. All right.
Oh my
I
God, they
smell
do.
onions.
They smell distinctly of Zeldathon.
I smell onions.
So,
Maybe somebody was eating some onion rings.
Yeah.
Tell your Zeldathon
so
story.
those of you who have never experienced Zeldathon don't know that Zeldathon has a very distinct smell. If you ever
After a while, yes. it
after
does.
a minute or two, it really starts to smell. So let's say you have a washer, like a washing machine.
Yeah.
That you would put your clothes in, or maybe donation. That wasn't a donation. And
We still
yeah,
have one more spin.
and yeah, and it really starts to like. Let's say you just put cabbage in there, like a whole entire head of cabbage.
Why would you put
And
a
then-
head of cabbage
and then
in a
you
washing
just
machine?
turn the washing machine on and let it run for like 3 months, and then after a while, you put a dead body in there.
What?
That's
Because
what
that's what
Zeldathon-
you just do. I mean,
That's what Zeldathon starts to smell like.
You know what they
after a while.
say.
And that's what
it has
this
a
damn
distinct
mask
smell
smells
of
like right
feet and old bacon.
now. That's what this mask is smelling like right now.
See, I literally just smell onions. Like red onions.
Red onions?
Yeah.
Well, let's say you're making a stew with cabbage. What do you probably put in it? Maybe onions.
I'm not a huge fan
Maybe
of cabbage, and I
onions.
don't make stew with
But
cabbage.
you can theoretically put onions in it.
Dude, wow,
Well,
thank you. Well,
Biddy tip of $30. Did someone say $30? Can't wait for Zeldathon. Good luck.
thank you very much,
Thanks.
my friend.
With something, I'm guessing.
Good luck with something.
Actually, hold on. Would you... I'll read the comment from Video James. The comment, by the way...
Oh, maybe.
The comment from Video James was, his name is Bushel Chew, and he looks so swell. He's always got a fantastic goal to tell.
Oh,
So,
you
speaking of
cheeky.
that, I think it's appropriate that I officially challenge
frozen.
Jamie to a rap battle right now.
No.
For the marathon, I'm officially laying that challenge down right now. You have no choice but to say yes. Yeah, we're already
wearing Frankersy.
Here, everybody switch. Everybody switch.
Oh, God, thank you.
No.
No, you're cool. Alright, it's time
Arnold
for an
impression.
Arnold impression.
Arnold impression.
Alright, well, this all started because of you. So,
Give it to us.
Am I the reason for the thing on the
You are the reason.
you are the reason.
I can't see with these ears in my face. Come on.
The ears don't go on your face.
It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor. That looks like a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
I don't
at
believe
all.
you. That is a tumor.
Stop whining. Stop whining.
You two can see a doctor.
We need to put that mush into muscle.
I started becoming Italian after a while. Would you like some rigatoni?
Mamma mia.
Mamma mia. Hey, whoa.
All right, we're
I'll
done.
be back.
I actually thought it for a second.
Aw.
I thought about just leaving the stream to go
Stick
through it
around, Bennett.
right at the beginning, but I thought that would be a bad idea.
By the way, BDD Sample says, did someone say $30? Can't wait for Zeldathon. Good
Put
luck
that
with all
cookie down
with all
now.
the
Then my dance teacher voice.
And one more.
Be as the swan.
Wonderful.
Alright, so it's time
Patty cake.
for us to pat
To
some
this
cakes.
teeth.
Hang on, I'm getting a cake.
What? No.
It's patty cake as in with your hands.
He actually left the room. All right.
Well,
He takes things too literally.
this is why we can't have nice things. This is why we need guests
Teep.
that aren't teep.
Get back in here. Deep down, are we all angry French chefs? Wait.
What is he doing on my pots and pans?
He's got a pizza pan with a tiny lid on top.
Please do not clap those together for the sake of my poor audience.
I will not. But okay, so what do you call it? You
If.
call no.
If.
I need to patty cake you. All right. So you have a pizza pie, right? What's kind of similar to pie? Cake. Right?
Amore.
So
You're an idiot.
everybody, welcome to Cooking with Chewy. Some chewy goodness cooking up right here in this.
What are you
pan.
on
Give me
about?
this.
And I'm
Give me
gonna
this.
take it
You're
off,
done.
and here's
You're
the
done.
patty cake.
You're
We're
done.
going.
You're done.
I got my patty cake out for you.
You blew it.
All right,
Good
I
job.
got my patty cake.
Come on, patty cake it up.
If
Patty
you,
cake it
you
up.
want to hate on my cake, if you want to be a cake hater, be better than me.
All right, let's do this.
As you can.
Shut up, MC. Yes. Yeah.
All right.
You screwed up.
I did.
You went right, left, and then
I
right
set my
again.
feet with honor and vigilance. Do you have a story about Bushel? Like,
Me? Oh.
Okay, this is where I point out that Alex and I have known each other since about my freshman year of high school. which
Yeah,
is
we went
about
to school together, and
about
he...
7 years ago. So
You ever see Scrubs?
Yeah.
He was JD to my Dr. Cox.
So
You were annoying, and I hated you.
I'd rather just be the janitor in everybody's life.
I don't think you're the janitor because you don't.
But that's not really a good direct comparison.
I don't know if I can like narrow down to one story about Teep. It's just a general, overall, I don't like you. Why are you talking to me?
Right.
But
I get that.
through it
No,
all,
he was beside me in chorus, and he liked to poke the bear when the bear was very angry.
Right.
And several times I almost hit him.
Right.
Like 40 or 50 times I almost hit him, but I didn't because I didn't.
because I didn't.
So is your story just how you were gonna punch me one time but you didn't?
Many one times.
Wuss.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I think you're just a giant wuss. That's really what I think this is.
That's gonna be a donation goal.
We've already
Gonna like
slapped
sock you in the face.
We've already slapped each other on screen.
That's true, and I like
Oh, that was actually really cool.
I like hit your reset button when I slapped you too.
It's one of the best slaps ever because like I have the footage of it, and it's a slap that you like a full 180. It's like, Pooh!
And then
it just hit his reset button.
And then about 20 minutes later, I got a revenge slap, and
it was a good one.
From that whipped cream.
On the wall.
On the wall.
On the
wall. Out there.
Yep, there's still whipped cream on my wall because of that
scenario. Yeah.
40 or 50 times, no big deal. But seriously, you were really annoying in school.
Cool, bro.
You're such a nice person.
Well, like I have we had course right after lunchtime, and I would just be in a really bad mood, and I'd be like, not today, and you would still.
Okay, we need to settle this. We say something nice about him.
I don't want to cut his hair. I don't quite hate his hair.
Not quite.
Not quite. No.
That'll do.
That'll do, pig.
Everybody, this has been Conflict Resolution with your boy MCG.
This is like when RAs have like mediation sessions in college.
Ooh. Hey Bubbles, what you got all this money for? What do you buy?
Paid.
What do Bubbles buy?
More bubbles.
More Bubbles.
I mean, that does make sense.
Yeah, right.
Well, actually, wouldn't they buy less bubbles or an equal amount of bubbles? I would never give you 30 bubbles in exchange for
what?
60. Like, you wouldn't give me 60 bubbles in exchange.
Zach is doing this thing again where he's trying to be funny.
No,
he's trying to do math and it's just not clicking.
No, you wouldn't give me 60 bubbles if I gave you 30, would you?
What have I done? What did I do?
When did bubbles become a currency?
What did I do, Marissa?
It'd be a net loss of 30 bubbles.
Marissa's... Oh. About your hair. Does she not like your hair?
I'm cutting it Zeldathon. It's a donation goal. Either my mom or Michelle Obama will cut my hair. Whoever answers my email first.
Nice.
Oh wait, I got arrows now. I can.
You got 5. Oh, you have 30. Okay.
What? What do you call this, sir?
LOL. Arrow.
Wait, don't press that. What? What's up? Switch. It's supposed to be a switch. What? Oh.
That's a switch.
These. Screw you, tiles. Oh, Jesus.
Cutting hair is Zeldathon, real original.
Wait, who said that?
Choco.
Oh, Choco. Choco, you didn't cut your hair at Zeldathon.
Yeah, scrub.
Yeah.
Hey, a classic never dies, as I once said.
It's true.
I never said that. Why
Well,
are
you
putting
did-
wor-
you did
Stop
just
putting
now.
words in my mouth.
You did just now.
I don't think so.
I mean, I thought I heard it. I could be wrong.
We're almost at the boss.
That's pretty cool. Maybe you'll win.
Perhaps. I don't know what to do after this.
Steph says we should answer some questions.
That's a good point.
We're not quite at question time. Let me finish the boss first, and then we can move on. to
We have a set defined schedule, I guess.
I don't even know what time it is.
It's a 9:42.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, we're only halfway through this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dear God.
You rang?
So I just cleaned out. I cleaned out my fridge today because there was kind of a funky smell in it.
Right.
It was
I
Zeldathon.
was
It was
pushing it
Zeldathon.
off for a
Was
while.
that
And it was actually this weird like Greek salad thing we had in the fridge. It had been there like 2 months. And normally I'm not bothered by smells. Like I do the dishes. It's not a problem. But I legitimately almost threw up trying to clean this thing. Just it smelled like pungent death is the only way I can describe it. It was horrible, and it's still like in my kitchen. Like that smell is still there, even though I burned incense. I tried to clean every surface I could.
Okay. So what do you intend to do about this?
Burn my house down.
Right. That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Here, let me get out the rules doc real quick.
What are you doing?
I'm putting a donation goal.
Clean Alex's fridge?
Burn my house down.
Right.
Oh.
Which will clean
Well, no,
the
I
fridge.
have downstairs neighbors, and I'm pretty sure they wouldn't appreciate it.
You don't know until they ask. It's just be like it's for charity, and they'll be like, it's cool.
Talk about how Zach likes to sleep everywhere. Yeah, so I don't sleep very much.
He
overall.
sleeps in the most random spots.
In life, I don't sleep very much, and so when I do, it just has to happen wherever. So at marathons used to be held right here, and this was chill room. This room right here, that's MC Studio, and I've slept there, 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 which is kind of dangerous because that's where the entire stream setup with the computer was. There. And I think that's everywhere in this room. But that's a total of 9 different instances that I've slept in this room during the marathon.
Oh yeah, remember when we had like a bunch of pillows and blankets here? That was our
I put those
solution
there.
for like chilling. There was like a bunch of pillows and blankets.
I put most of those
like,
there.
like right here against this wall.
Yeah, I put a lot of those there. That was my place. And then when I would wake up in the morning, I would go stand under the radiator to warm myself up because it was always really cold. And that was back in the early days of Zeldathon when we didn't have
do all
heat.
4
This was
donations?
before furnace was
Did we do
invented.
all 4 spins?
Yeah, we
we?
did all 4.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all caught up. So I guess you're right. Let's get the move on here. A quick shout out though, bam, to Patreon. Bam, my friends. We have a brand new tier as of the start of the Zeldathon show. Where basically, if you give $10 a month here to help keep us doing Zeldathon, because basically I want to do it as my full-time job, but I need help doing that. You will get priority when you ask questions here during the show. You will get to be a Zeldathon superfan as your official title. You can write that on your resume if you like.
Actually, yeah, that'd be great in a cover letter because it shows dedication, commitment,
To charity?
and loyalty, and charity.
Oh
Right.
my gosh!
Put Zeldathon superfan and then wear like a cape to your interview.
A cape.
And also, you're entered
That's key to getting hired. By the
Definitely.
way. You have to wear a cape.
Definitely.
and you're entered in to win a shirt. We're gonna give away one every month. Our first giveaway is next week, so you have 1 week to get in on that. So if you want to get in on that T-shirt giveaway, it's $10 a month, and we'll give that away.
I've actually
next
not
week.
seen the design of the shirt.
It's
Oh,
right
it's
there
right
on the
there.
screen. Go look on it.
Go look at it. Get really close to it.
Take a look. No.
I don't see it. Where?
Wait, no, look closer. It's right there. Here.
Oh,
Look, let me show
okay,
you. Yeah,
yeah,
right
yeah.
there. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
How about,
Now you can actually look at it.
I love it.
isn't that cool?
Who made the art?
That is art from Axel Rosie.
Really? Okay.
Yep, Axel Rosie's super awesome. So, my friends, thank you very much.
You can wear whatever color cape you
Yeah,
want.
whatever color cape matches your personality best. So red is very powerful,
Red,
aggressive
red
color.
is rad.
Yellow is the color of dumb people, so I wouldn't recommend that one. But if you want to wear like other colors, then maybe those might work better for you.
I would like you to manage the questions, Alex.
What?
So I can
Oh,
play.
yeah. Ooh,
they're,
iPad.
they're being put in right now, so we just gotta start from one and go down
the
the list.
Ghost Rider.
So let's get on into this. So give us our first question here, Alex.
ZQ, I gotta say, you're awesome. Okay, first question. Ilya asks, Zach, do you remember your full Zeldathon announcer title?
Already said it. If she means the little announcement I did.
I think she wants to get. She wants you to do it again.
Okay, yeah. So I would do this really annoying, awful thing at early marathons where my way of promoting myself was this like rehearsed thing that I had, and I would go, "Hi, I'm at every roll call. Hi, I'm Zach A.K. Bushel Chewy Goodness, A.K.A. not James K. Polk," and I would throw in some other stupid things sometimes.
I think that's what she means.
Follow me on Twitter at not James K. Polk, so named because I am not a long dead U.S. president because
He's dead.
He's dead, and I'm not dead.
That's basically where it goes into the freeform spot.
And that's basically when it would just go into me rambling for like 10 minutes. Yeah.
Until we pull him out of the chair.
Right, like you know that whole hook thing? Like when people are on stage doing stand-up comedy and then the hook comes by? That was inspired by me.
Okay, next question. Vidya Lames, thank you for that, ZQ, asks, predictions for the top 3 at Zeldathon Smash this time around, both games.
Okay, Smash 4, top 3, I'll go 3, 2, 1.
Z, Frosty. Wait, no.
No.
Frosty's in first, Z is in second, and Jamie in third.
Okay.
Really? You think so?
Alright,
Okay.
your prediction?
I don't know Smash 4 all that well. I don't know anyone that plays it. So,
Screw
whoever wins.
Okay,
look at that shit, right? Ready? Screw the rules!
okay, I'm guessing, I haven't seen Frosty play, but I've heard a lot of good things. I would have to say my prediction will probably be, Jamie in first, Frosty in second, just because I haven't seen him play. And then I'm not going to be too high on myself. I say the Roy Evolution will probably finish third.
The Roy Evolution.
I give myself third.
The Roy Evolution.
Yeah.
What about Melee?
Melee, I'm gonna die.
It'll probably be
I was good at Melee for like 2 months, and then I stopped playing for a long time.
Choco. Man, I want to say me, but I'm not gonna probably play. So
I'm thinking I might enter it this time.
basically I
Do it.
I throw every Zeldathon.
I might actually enter this tournament. So,
Well, I wish you good luck on your journey.
I know I can beat Choco. I know that.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I'd
did
like
a few
to.
friendlies when he was over here in the game.
Yeah. So Marissa has this standing thing with me, where she thinks she can beat me, even though she went 0-5 against my Roy with her Yoshi one time, and then started playing Zelda. And I admit the Zelda was hard to
It's
play.
okay,
It's a better
Laughing.
matchup.
Talk more about how you.
Right, I'm gonna talk for the rest of this stream about how I'm better at Smash than everybody else.
Choco. Money match you. All right, let's do it.
Do it. Right now. Get over here. Choco.
Money match game.
You're not
Salty
far away,
sweet.
Choco.
I was gonna say, is he throwing unlit bombs at you? Like, here, take these. Sorry. Alright, anywho. Next question.
The only money match we can do on stream have to be for the charity.
Well, yeah, of course. Riz asks, where's Brooke? And is MC playing right now?
Yes.
MC is
and
playing
yes.
right now.
And Brooke is
Yes, and
in the
there.
living room.
Yeah, Brooke is in the living room,
He's
probably playing
practicing to
with
lose at Smash.
He's actually literally practicing Smash right now. I was playing him before the show.
B! The B! Not the B!
Zeldathon salty sweet, please.
No, that's our goal. That's our goal.
What?
I don't actually
never
know what
said
the
that.
concept of the salty sweet is. Like, what's
Grudge matches,
okay.
non-tournament grudge matches.
Fair enough. Okay, I support this fully.
Jamie and I are already gonna wrap.
Is Abra gonna be at the Zeldathon?
Oh wait, Abra's there.
yeah.
Abra.
That does
is
need to
probably a
happen
competitor.
because
I need
real-
to play him in Voldemort and beat him.
and
Because
beat
we never did that final match, and
The
I beat
actual
you. I
finals-
knocked you into losers bracket, and I'm going to beat you again.
the actual finals of that mod that we don't talk about at that one marathon.
The best thing is, I know my other Christmas present. I figured it out today. I'm getting a Wii. Kristen got me a Wii.
There you go.
And I'm gonna buy Brawl, and I'm gonna start playing Voldemort,
Voldemort.
and practice up and kick your butt
There you go.
again.
Oh dang.
So, Jamie's gonna make a chillin' dude style diss track about me, and the match afterward will go about the same way too.
It's on, Abra.
Wonderful. What's our next question coming in?
D&B Johnny asks, how is this Zeldathon going to differ from years past?
This Zeldathon is kind of like... It's kind of weird how we do this with Zeldathon nowadays. It's usually like, we introduce a bunch of stuff, and then we refine it, and then we do it, like, repeat. So technically, this should be a marathon where we add a lot of stuff, but more so, I think it's going to be like doing a second refinement this time around.
Yeah. Just extra polishing.
We're adding Triforce
Right.
Heroes is the big thing. We're having a lot of really special artwork done for the marathon.
Lots of cool.
I don't want to tease. I gotta tease like sparingly. But the gist of it is, we're going to have things that we've never been able to do before, because it's like artwork and other creative things
Really?
that are part of the marathon. More donation goals. We're doing it from a much larger venue. We're gonna have more people than ever before.
It's gonna be an absolute party.
I
can't wait.
We're putting a lot of effort into just making like good gameplay, good goals, and good commentary.
Project Brawl for Smash 4.
Brawl.
Re-add tripping.
So the best thing I can say is we're doing our best right now to kind of just touch up on everything. The schedule looks really good.
Technical upgrade for the marathon.
So let's talk about something.
Okay.
Let's talk about something cool. So during the trailer that we, the Super Kool-Aid video that we put out,
Yeah.
you will notice our goal for the 24-hour stream thread is $10,000, and I showed 3 games, and everybody was like, okay, so the first game's already pre-unlocked, so the first game of the marathon's probably gonna be Skyward Sword, like it has always been. But no, the first game of Zeldathon Hope is going to be Ocarina of Time
Really?
with King Bacon. And if we reach $7,500 before the start of the marathon,
Quest.
it's not Master Quest. He's going to do the opponent and Bigoron sword quests.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be pretty awesome for that.
Freaking bigger on Sword Quest is what made me lose that race.
It's crazy.
And
I'm always gonna be salty about that
But you
because
lost the race to your brother,
he
yep.
killed Ganon as I was fighting Ganon. That's how close it was. I was 2 temples ahead of him before that Big Round Sword quest happened. I had never done it before, so I
where
didn't
do
know
I
how
go
to
in
do
the
it.
game?
Where do you go now?
I don't know. What do I do to go places? So yeah,
Okay.
first game is going to be that. And by the way, Alex, I said we might reveal it this week, since we're talking about Zeldathon's schedule. The last marathon, your deluxe upgrade goal was from Majora's Mask to Majora's Mask 3D. We revealed last week that we're not going to be doing Majora's Mask 3D.
Right, we're gonna do Classic because all respect for 3D, I probably would have loved it, but my first experience with it was playing it on stream all the way through. I didn't like it. No, I'm gonna definitely play it again in leisure, like in my own leisurely time, and I'm probably going to love it. Side note, sorry. You want me to say it?
Yes, what is your deluxe upgrade goal for this
My
marathon?
deluxe goal this time is an all-mask run.
Hey-o!
Well, you've been asking about it every Zeldathon since I last did one.
And we're bringing it back. We're bringing it back. We're going to do it.
And I've already started practicing, even before I was told today that I might be doing one of those. So, like the other day, like we just busted out the N64, and she's like, "Shouldn't you be practicing for Zeldathon?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." I popped in Majora's Mask and started a new file. So
There you go.
Did I get the book? Oh, you mean the book that has every piece of knowledge about Hyrule in it? I'll go get that.
Oh yeah. By the way,
Immediately.
next question.
Best novel ever written.
D&B Johnny also asks, "What kind of songs do you have lined up for some of the amazing musicians, if you care to spoil?"
Oh, the amazing musicians. We don't. Unfortunately, Dan and Thunderscott are not able to
Get out of
That
here.
red mage again.
are unable to attend this marathon.
Aw, I'm sad.
But the Super Guitar Brothers will be in attendance.
I really want to sit in and just jam with them at one point.
Well, then you can do it up.
Do it. Yeah.
I have a nice acoustic. It's already restrung. I'll have to restring it again, but
But yeah, I'm not really planning anything myself, but I have some things that I want them to do. Basically, we want more musical donation goals. I believe Richard McKay. Apparently, he has like a contact at a music shop down in Pittsburgh, and so he's basically going to like rent out a huge amount of instruments and like stuff like, and we're also going to grab like shakers and stuff, so that way everybody can participate.
I'll bring my trombone in.
So
I
we'll
won't
also
get to stroke the yeard.
the Yeard.
No, you
Oh.
won't. You can go find him and do that.
Unfortunately, Dan is not able to attend. He has some other commitments, but he says he wants to come for summer.
Don't let Steph sit on your guitar. Yeah, my guitar is going to be in the hard shell case, unless I'm playing it. So, yeah, she's not going to sit on it. Don't worry. Next question. Bagbot29 asks, MC, will every Zeldathon be uploaded to Zeldathon.net? If not, which ones will not be uploaded?
Unfortunately, we don't have every Zeldathon
VOD, yeah.
VOD. We have a lot of footage. Right now, our buddy Organics, Zeldathon team member, is working on archiving them all. The biggest problem is there's a bottleneck where basically they all have to get to me and I have to upload them to YouTube. And I can't upload infinitely up to my YouTube channel because I can upload infinitely, but it'll like hamper the rest of the house's internet.
Fair enough.
So I might pass on some of the footage to my friend Shoop, who has access to gigabit internet at the school district,
Lucky.
and pass him my YouTube credentials.
Use his job to your advantage.
Basically, we're working right now on getting Zeldathon Adventure. We're basically going in reverse order to get like the latest marathons up first. And then a lot of the marathons will have like very incomplete VODs. For example, I think Zeldathon for Charity will have nothing, no video. There's no video of Zeldathon for Charity, the first one, available. For ACS and ADA, there's only like YouTube highlights that other people have.
Wait, didn't Zeldathon for Charity have... Wasn't it through Ustream?
Yes. There are no Ustream archives.
Dang, I was gonna say, you should get a hold of them and see if you can get the original Zeldathon.
Yeah.
Oh, by the
That'd
way,
be crazy.
let's read the sign.
Pay no attention to the average
I
middle-aged
love
man
how he's
standing
got
by
the
sign.
inconspicuous mustache.
He really doesn't look very average at all.
Leave him alone!
What?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Give me my side back!
Just leave me alone.
What's with the dude? Like, I'm curious.
He's still following you.
He likes me.
It's really creepy.
He's not going to attack you.
I love just the
He's just
creepy,
gonna
like,
stare at you
mustache he
menacingly.
has.
Okay, he left.
Is that a vulture?
It's a buzzard.
Buzzard. Ooh.
Bizarre.
Actually, I don't know what they're called. I call him a buzzard, but I don't know.
It's
what
too small to be a condor. What the heck was that?
Oh my gosh! So those guys, like they're sand monsters. Those guys, in A Link Between Worlds, if you use the sand rod on them, they're wearing speedos and they get all embarrassed and run away.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like they pop up and they're like, ooh, and then they disappear. Like, least scary monster ever. Okay, next question. Green Hat Hero asks,
What up?
how do you decide who plays what game at Zeldathon? Is it a first come first serve kind of thing?
No.
Once someone claims a game, is it theirs for good unless they don't want it to play it again?
We basically want to choose the best runner for the game, and we also want to try to make it so
Shimmy, 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 shimmy.
no person has multiple games if possible.
Right.
With the exception of, I want to give Zelda's Adventure. This I cannot read. However, if I use this book,
You might be able to.
it'll show me the map, and then I'll press the right button.
Hey.
But yeah, no, we basically want to choose somebody who's good at the game, doesn't already have a game, and can give me a time.
Which is exactly why I got Tetra Trackers.
well,
All of those factors.
no, Tetra Trackers is kind of like whoever can make it the funniest, and that's you. So, it's never theirs for life. Like, if somebody else comes along and they really, like, want to help out, you know, it's basically, we're a team, so we just talk about it and figure out who would be best. For example, TB for Good is a little infamous for his Oracle of Ages run during Zeldathon Adventure that took 14 hours, which is twice our estimate on our schedules nowadays.
Yeah.
Now, TB, I love you to death, my friend. I'm looking at the wrong camera. TB,
Right there.
I love you to death, my friend. However, that time was pretty bad. However, we're giving him a second chance this marathon. He's practicing up. He's going to try to put on a really good show and have the time be within estimate. So, TB will be doing Oracle of Ages.
How about Carolyn's Skyward Sword run that one time?
Wait,
about
Carolyn
that.
never did Skyward Sword.
Or
Spirit Tracks.
Twilight Princess.
Well, that was not her game.
I know. I'm poking fun.
I'm poking fun. Don't poke fun. Fun will poke back.
Okay. Purple Steph asks, favorite Zeldathon moment, Teep?
Wow.
Wow, that's a loaded question.
Yeah. We were just today, we were all sitting around and watching a bunch. Because MC's working on the trailer and he was looking at cool.
Yes,
He was looking at cool highlight videos. There's some good ones. There's a time I got water all over the entire hotel with just one flip of my hair.
It was.
Yeah, that was after 5 months of hair. You know.
Yeah, that was a lot of hair.
Yeah, that was 5 months of hair ago. So imagine what it would be like today.
This is like 1 month of hair.
Right, that's incredible, dude. You should send that in somewhere. And then there was, oh man,
Super tempted to shave it soon, but it's cold, so I'm tempted.
there was every rap battle I've ever done. Those are always great.
I'm sorry.
It started as like an impromptu thing between Jared and I, and now it's like an every marathon thing. Someone challenges me to a rap battle or vice versa, and I proceed to go off 50 Cent on him, minus the whole getting shot in the face thing.
Oh my god, some of these questions. Good answer.
Yeah.
Next question. Sir Braithwaite of Concord asks, what was your worst Zeldathon moment?
Wow.
I can answer, well, I mean, I can probably answer this just, I told this story last week. The mayonnaise pie.
The mayonnaise pie.
When I got back from Warped Tour, I got a mayonnaise pie to the face and hair. Do you know how hard it is to wash out mayonnaise out of your hair? Okay? Never fact of mind that it's greasy and made me break out like crazy afterwards.
Right, yeah, it would.
But I had to shampoo my hair, I think, like 9 or 10 times. And even then, I still wasn't sure I got all of it out. That was not cool.
That's your worst Zeldathon memory?
One of them. It's the most prominent one sticking out right now.
Rebecca said that MC won the rap battle between him and me. Well, he disagreed.
I disagree. So I'd say that my worst Zeldathon memory.
The knee incident?
Yeah, how was that?
Yes.
Not the worst?
Okay.
How was that not it?
So if you don't know, during Zeldathon Live.
Go ahead. Sorry.
During Zeldathon Lives, basically, I was doing. We were getting ready for a pillow fight because it was a donation goal that we achieved, and the Master Sword cutscene was happening in Twilight Princess, and I went to go reenact it. I was going to go down on one knee so I'd be inside the camera frame, and somehow this caused something to happen within my knee, and it just snapped, and then my knee was broken.
And we're all like the three of us. There's Wilco, Scott, and I. We're all sitting in chill room here playing Magic the Gathering, and suddenly hear my leg. We all go,
my leg.
Scott and I immediately get the same look, and we just look at each other, and it dawns on us after about half a second that you never would have said that as a joke. And
yeah, at first we all thought it was a joke, and then I realized no, he's seriously hurt.
He never would have said that as a joke. And
But do you know? And you want to know the best part about what happened right then? What happened is I went down, and my first thought, I was like, change camera!
Right.
Change camera! As I'm trying to crawl out of frame into the hallway.
Yeah.
I'm like, change the camera! Because, like, yes, I'm very hurt and probably going to cry, but I'd rather not be on camera.
You took a Master Sword to the knee, MC.
It happens. It happens.
I was thinking of which Zeldathon was it that we had the computer fry?
Oh, no.
The day before the Zelda, it was setup day.
Yep.
It was setup day. No, it was. It was actually several days before, because if you remember right,
it was the day before setup day. That's
it
what
was
it was.
a winter marathon.
It was the 24th. No.
Yeah, it was me and MC, and we had moved, the stream computer into the living room. We were getting everything set up, and we went to plug everything in, and you forgot to actually physically turn off the power supply. It was on the on position, and when you plugged in the power supply, it shorted.
That's not what happened.
Yeah.
I can tell you what happened. Would you like to know what really happened?
I'm curious what really happened.
What really happened in this instance was we had the HDMI cable plugged into the TV, and the TV...
No, that was the second time it arced.
Well, okay.
It arced twice, remember?
Exactly, but it's because the TV was plugged into a different wall outlet than the computer, and because of that, it created basically essentially a ground loop of sorts.
That's no fun.
And then, boom.
But yeah, basically, we're setting up, we have everything plugged in, and we're getting ready to plug in the power supply, and all of a sudden, it plugs in, bzzz, and you quickly yank it out, and we're just sitting there for like, it was like a good 3 or 4 seconds just in silence, and then I said, what was that? And MC just replies, Zeldathon just died. That was the death of Zeldathon, because he was thinking, we fried the hard drive. Like, he was thinking everything's dead in the system. There's no saving Zeldathon at this point.
I was like, everything ruined.
Yeah, he was just calmly like, oh, we're screwed.
I was basically just like, okay, well, that was a fun go, this marathon.
And so we're like, okay, after a while we had everything unplugged. We're like, let's just plug it back in, try it. So we plug everything back in. It works great. Everything turns on except for one fan wasn't working. You fried a fan. And so we're like, okay, everything, you did a systems check, everything was okay. The power supply had a failsafe in it that, that kept it survived. And then, we're like, all right, so let's turn it off and replace that fan. So when we replaced the fan and plugged in, we plugged in the HDMI cord to the capture card, it arced again, but this time melted the capture card through the HDMI cable, melted the TV.
The TV broke. It broke the
PS3 and the DVR.
Everything connected.
Everything connected to the TV, including the capture card, just dead. And we're like, through the HDMI cables, just fried.
There goes a 42-inch TV that I loved.
That was a nice TV.
I loved that TV. It was like a child who I gave birth to.
And so at this point, we're like, okay, we got to figure out a solution here. And then Scott was like, I can save the day.
It's more than just Scott. It was Dutroid.
Yeah,
Dutroid
too. Yeah, that's right.
Dutroid and Ortho came, and they've never come back to us all, and I miss them so much.
They need to come back. I miss them.
But they came to the rescue, and we had Scott and Dutroid and Ortho. They all brought equipment, and basically we made Zeldathon work on such short notice, including using like a computer, an old computer to render out the introduction sequence.
Intro, right.
And it took over 12 hours.
It was horrible. But through all of this, the hard drive survived, and we were able to actually still do Zeldathon.
Zeldathon St. Jude.
And then you built a new computer after that, which we had that time lapse.
Which is all thanks to the fans.
Yeah, that was replaced everything. It was incredible. Like, you had that Hildathon stream, wasn't it?
Correct, it was Hildathon.
And we were able to replace everything, and it was a huge load off your mind, I know.
And then we can continue doing Zeldathon.
And here we are today.
So
here we are.
Every time I plug in a computer now, I am always paranoid that that's going to happen.
You don't even know.
I did the math. That would have killed both of us if it would have arced to the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Because me with my heart condition and him being almost physically touching the computer,
yeah,
that voltage would have killed us.
Yeah.
Oh, it was...
But it arced inside the computer, and I don't know if it was the rubber feet on the tower or what, but it saved us. So we almost died right there. Like, we would have just...
That would have been it.
Our hearts would have stopped.
Every Zeldathon...
So now I'm paranoid about plugging in a computer.
I'm the same way. I was saying, every single Zeldathon since that marathon, every time we transport my computer, I am, like, dying of anxiety until I plug that computer in and I turn it on and it works. So... for more examples of that, if you're new Zeldathon, I've seen it sirs in the chat, new Zeldathoner. If you come see me on setup day and I'm holding my computer and I'm going to plug it in,
back up.
Go somewhere else.
No, give me a pat on the back and
or
then run away.
Or be supportive.
Actually, Natsura, it's a combination of the amps and volts. One or the other won't kill you. It's the combination of both that can be lethal. You could have 30,000 volts, but if it's 5 or 10 amps, I'm not too good at electronics, but I do know it's a combination of the two.
In other words, if electricity goes into your heart, you might die. This PSA brought to you by Alex Rice.
This PSA brought to you by science. Where am I going?
That was a horrible night. Like,
yeah,
just so much.
Well, move on to our next question. We got about 20 minutes left in the show.
Oh yeah, next question. Sorry. Taco Dreamer asks, "What is your dream taco?"
Oh.
One that doesn't cut Alex.
Yeah, one that doesn't. Yeah, tell that story. Go ahead and tell that story.
But we've already done that one.
I
Yeah,
honestly
we've done that on
don't
the
know.
show.
I don't remember this happening. I know it was on a Taco Bell taco, and I remember coming into Zeldathon. We got like a few 20 packs. I remember that. It was me, Andy, and Carolyn went to Taco Bell, got like a couple 20 packs of tacos, and somehow I cut myself on a taco. And I remembered when I walked into the room, I said, "I just cut myself on a taco," and now that's become like a meme.
Yeah.
I honestly don't remember how I cut myself, where I cut myself, or whatever.
Tell me about your favorite taco.
Yeah, since you have experience with Mexican food.
I thought you wanted to tell us your favorite taco, Bushel.
Oh,
Oh god.
let me think. Okay, so you have to start with a nice luscious shell, right? You know, it's got to be one of those nice soft shells, right? A very soft. pliable,
You like soft
malleable-
tacos,
I
right?
do, very soft. So soft it's almost a liquid actually.
Oh
And
god,
then-
I hate those as a whole.
Yeah, actually, those are terrible. But I do like a soft shell taco. Right. And it has to have your classic good old taco meat. You know, everybody knows taco meat. As soon as you're born, one of the first thoughts you have, I read this in a psychological study one time, one of the first thoughts you have is about taco meat. And that'll just carry throughout your whole life. And you'll just continue to think about taco meat. And that's why everyone loves tacos so much, unless you don't, in which case you're not real right now. And so
Oh, dude.
then you add cheese. There's lots
I
of
regret
cheese.
Oh, I thought you said cheese. I was like, it's chives, you dingus.
Cheese. Jeeves. Like
Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves, the search engine, for where you can go and search for the best tacos in the world. But you don't need to do that because I'm telling you about it right
No,
now.
Liz says no, left side.
Left
It's on
side.
left side. Thank you.
See,
So-
I know where I'm going. Thank you.
So on the left side of the taco, and you have the tortilla spread out wide, you put the cheese there, and you layer that cheese in really nice. It's got to be the mixed
Run a
cheese
bit of a timer.
with the white and the yellow. Yeah, and I'm on a taco crunch, so hold up. All right, and so you take the yellow and the white cheese, and you shove them all in there, and you really get them in there good. You baste it all in, and then you put in the lettuce and the tomato and the sour
you get your
cream.
tomato, you get your potato.
Yeah, and you get the mild sauce, maybe
You're like
even
a side
tater
dish.
if you want. If you want to go full Irish.
Oh.
And then you've just gotten yourself a nice soft taco meal from Taco Bell. Your total was $10.99. Pull up to the first window, please. Thank you.
See, I always use dogpile.com as my search as my
Dude,
search
put
thing.
dog-
'Cause it was
dog
Ask,
pieces in your
Yahoo,
taco.
and something else combined. Like it did all three searches.
I thought
Dog
you
pile
were
was the best.
I thought you were
Sorry.
always gonna be like, yeah, I always use dog in my tacos. That's what I always
Okay.
put in them.
Since I work with Mexican food,
That's it. You gotta finish that sentence.
best taco for me. It actually involves. I don't usually get a lot of tacos. The best taco I've actually ever had is a place in Pittsburgh called Kaya. Fish
Kaya.
tacos.
I think I've heard of that.
The best taco I think I will ever have was there. I don't know exactly. They had their own pico de gallo. They had a. It was a like a chipotle ranch on
Right.
it. I don't know what all was in it, but it was amazing, and I don't think I'll ever be able to make anything comparing to it. Like, I need to find out what was in those.
You just gotta
because-
believe in yourself.
Liz, when's taco night?
Just believe in yourself, man.
I need heart. I need heart. I
You're
need
gonna
heart.
die.
I'm gonna
Eat
die.
a taco.
Next question. Schmopel asks, is Scott confirmed coming or not? If so, he should do Scotline bling.
Yes, Scott's coming to Zeldathon.
And
We
that,
need to
that
make
just
that
might
a
happen.
thing.
That just might happen.
Oh, we discussed this last time. Me and Scott are gonna do like the Scott in Rice cooking show at Zeldathon as a donation goal.
Okay, what
Because
are you gonna cook?
I need to teach him how to do prep. Because apparently it took him like over an hour to make enough like veggies or like
took
have
a-
enough
it took a
veggies
while.
to do a stew. It was like an hour or two to do that. I can do that in like 5 minutes. I need to teach him how to properly use a knife and how to properly prep things. So I
Not
think that's
everyone
what we'll
can
be
be as
doing.
cool as you, man.
I will bring.
That's why you gotta teach the world.
I will bring the whole setup. I'll do it right. Okay.
Do rice.
Do it
Oh,
right.
hey.
James K. Polk asks, Teep, how do you feel about not being the Zeldathon Tetra Trackers champion?
Oh, listen. All right, so
Listen.
let me tell you something. I've never felt quite so passionately about something as I do about stupid video games. And so when I step up to the plate with the game on the line at the bottom of the ninth, what I'm always concerned about is making sure that I get the best slam dunk possible to score a touchdown. And so I go up and I sit down. And I realized that I just wasn't prepared for my match against Jamie. I hadn't prepared. I hadn't studied.
You hadn't been in the
I
lab
hadn't
long
studied
enough.
him. Right. I just hadn't been. I hadn't been practicing nearly as much as I should have. Rest assured, Mr. James,
Hummus.
Hamas, as I called you in a random video that we watched once. I will not
What?
make the same mistakes that I did before. I realized this entire time I've been talking to you, I have not been looking at the camera. Instead, I have been watching myself talking. I will now alter my positioning so that I'm
Whoa,
staring
the
you
wall
head
just
on.
moved.
Yeah,
That
it did that because I
Okay.
it did that because I looked at the camera.
Next question.
I wasn't done.
I don't care.
Jamie.
I am your density.
Next question.
Buns987 asks, MC, will you be able to fit Smash and Mario Kart tournaments into Zeldathon Hope?
Not with your buns in there, he won't.
Dobie Smash. Did you just insult someone's butt?
Yeah, his name's Buns. He clearly likes him.
Oh.
He's clearly pretty notable.
The answer is we will have Smash. Mario Kart tournaments suck.
Mario Kart tournaments suck. There you go. So no Mario Kart, but Smash.
Yeah, we'll have Smash. Don't you worry.
Some Canadian asks, roughly what percentage of Zeldathon attendees are Canadian? I'd say maybe
10?
I'd say it's more like 7 or 8.
Well, here.
I think we have, what, 3 Canadians?
We're up to like 50 attendees for Zeldathon Hope,
3 Canadians?
and we're
It's
having.
probably about 10%.
ZQ,
Probably about right.
Anime Jess, and
Jamie Rebecca.
Jamie
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Where do you think they met?
Oh, yeah.
Canada.
Gotcha.
Where do you
4.
think they met?
I was like, who's Rebecca? I'm
I found
an
her.
idiot. I'm
I
sorry.
I found her.
So that's
That's 4.
yeah,
Good
about
math.
8%. 8%. That's about right.
Well, Soaring
Out
Chris
of
also
out of
met.
50.
Oh yeah, Soaring Chris
Soaring
is
Chris.
Canadian.
So okay, so 10%.
Right. So yeah. So
It's about 10%. You were right. Okay.
Yeah. We're all good people.
Okay. Lizarder asks, "What are you doing for Thanksgiving?" In all caps.
Eating.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I'm going to see my family up in Erie, where we will discuss why in the past year I have triangles on my hand, blue hair, and a boyfriend. So I'm looking forward to that.
That's gonna be fun. Me and my fiance are doing dinner with her dad. He's coming over from Allentown, and then I'm going.
Where
going to-
everybody's named Alan. Is his name
Yeah.
Alan?
No, his name is actually Andrew.
That's close.
That is.
That's like the alternate version of Alan.
It's true. It's like
But
the evolved-
and
it's
then
what Alan
afterwards
evolved
or I think before that we're going over to a friend's house for like a mini cocktail party, just drinks, like midday Thanksgiving drinks.
into. Right.
And then we're doing dinner at our place and then dessert at my mother's with the rest of my family.
Yeah.
And then Kirsten works 10 to 7 a.m. that night because she is insane.
That's awful.
So
Probably
yeah,
not her choice.
what are you doing?
I'm going 10 minutes that way and eating a lot of food.
Fair enough. Ornix Slayer asks, "Does anyone have interesting Zelda-related Thanksgiving stories since both are relevant today?"
Zeldathon Thanksgiving stories?
Zelda
Zelda-related
related.
Thanksgiving stories.
Well, one time I made my potatoes look like a Triforce. The end. You're up.
I've done this.
I can honestly say I don't have any Zelda-related Thanksgiving stories.
No,
Do you even go to Zeldathon?
I do.
Are you even a Zeldathon team member?
he is. But the answer, I don't. Like, maybe I played Zelda one day on Thanksgiving. I mean, you know, I remember the good old days, like with all the family over and
Yeah.
just playing my Game Boy in the corner, being like, all right.
Right.
Whenever these adults who are talking about dumb stuff, and now I realize I'm an adult and I talk about dumb stuff.
Let's talk about dumb stuff.
That's what we do. kind
That's
of.
true. That's pretty much everything we've
All
ever
things
talked about.
considered, if you knew the people that were going to be at this cocktail party, you wouldn't call it fancy. It's just going to be a bunch of like adults playing poker.
Have you ever seen the Irish?
like
Heard
2
the
o'clock.
the Irish drinking song? They sing it Zeldathon.
Yes.
Oh,
It's gonna be like that. Right?
By the way, I have to tell a story, a scary story.
Oh boy.
Me and Numbers were on our way to somewhere, and we were turning off of our street, and as we're like approaching the corner, all of a sudden a large truck, like a huge green truck, starts turning into our street. It has a Confederate flag on as the front, and there's an American flag in the bed of the truck.
I think I
waving.
know actually that truck because they live on my street.
Yeah, and they're just like, and they're just all of a sudden like, it was like we're just like almost at the corner. And I'm like, oh my god, they're coming!
They're coming for us.
I don't think I'm ready for this much democracy.
America!
The rebels.
The rebel forces.
All right. Orange Will asks, MC, just how much Zelda merch do you have sitting on that shelf?
On what shelf? Behind me?
Yes.
Not that much. On that shelf, a lot.
It's all Zelda.
Yeah, I
One
have.
behind the TV.
I have a Zelda collection box, but I have This is just mostly amiibo. There's a Triforce back here behind the goal wheel.
I want that Skull Kid.
I made a wish on it earlier.
And there's a Skull Kid back there too.
I mainly just want it for his mask. I want the Mini Majora's mask.
Why not get in a full-size one?
Fair enough. Frosty asks, if you were a Smash Brothers character, what would your final Smash be?
Dude, can I electrocute everybody using like the Zeldathon computer?
Yes. Well, they say every good character, draws from something within themselves. And you had that experience, and you'll never forget it.
That's a good question. I don't really know what my final Smash would be. Do I just start flipping tortillas at people? Just throwing like.
No, that's just your
shells.
forward B. It's like a projectile that you cut people with your tacos.
It's
Right.
just like a disc I throw out. It's a tortilla shell.
It's like the boomerang. It serves the same function as the boomerang.
Only it doesn't come back.
Right.
No, it doesn't. You just eat it.
Final Smash.
Oh, I see. They shoot rocks. I was wondering how I was getting hit.
I start juggling knives? I don't know. Oh, it'd be like a wall of sound. Just pull out the guitar and
There you go.
and then.
Oh my god.
It'd be like Donkey Kong's Final Smash.
It'd be like our Final Fantasy video where you.
Yeah,
use
pretty
rocks.
much. Yeah.
I got it.
It would be like the Final Smash of Donkey Kong, but instead of like being a pulse, it's just one big
It's
explosion.
just one big sonority, just flying.
Yeah,
at them.
yeah, and it would just be lateral. It wouldn't be omnidirectional. It'd just be a lateral
Right.
projection. But yeah.
Okay, I think I've got it. So I do this thing at Zeldathon where if I'm sitting at the donation station, I'll take the thing where we have all the goals listed for active goals to happen later in the marathon, which you guys can't see. We have them queued up for our knowledge, but you can't see that part of the screen. And so what I'll do is I'll just add things to it. Like I've added things such as take a plastic water bottle, put your nose in it, and then try to put the cap on. I've added remove liver in all lowercase. I've added
Faster and bigger.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get that.
Whatever's out, Abra.
I get that. Right, and so yeah, it would be that. It would just be
It's hard to
every donation goal I've ever added into the system, along with every idea I've ever had in Zeldathon. I would just do them all at once. And the combined force of that would probably kill someone.
Alright. Chic is Zelda asks, Bushel, is Zelda chic or chic Zelda? And that's the last question.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I was wondering how you're going to answer that, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
On that note, my friends, let's start from MCG's house.
I'm going to thank the producers of the show.
Yeah, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Mad Cats.
No,
Shut up.
not Mad Cats. No.
Henry C went up to $10.
Oh yeah, but here we go. Let me put up the screen. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got two new people joining up
I
on
didn't
the
hear you. I
producer.
thought it was a stock.
Bam. Bam. Michael N pledged $10, and
Okay.
Henry C went up to 10.
Yeah.
So there you
Yeah.
go. Thank you to
Yeah, you
welcome
did, right
both
there.
my friends to it, and you're entered in for that.
Tarzan and all
wonderful
those
shirt.
other people.
Let's go through this.
Okay.
Here, let's tag team. Everybody, you start, and then we just go down the line. And keep
Okay.
going.
Karzan,
Riking,
A bag bot to 29.
OC1,
Organics,
We got Twerpy, our friend Twerpy,
Yao Bob,
Joshua R.
Joshua R, and Beabass. Beabass, who made the Zeldathon soundboard.
Brad.
Good old Mika W.
Mika, what's up, Mika? Fire Nosferatu, who
Wild Abra.
Saboteur
my-
Sam.
Zin.
Todd V.
Xavier Penguin. Also seen in Happy Feet.
It's Tony from Survivor. Tony out.
Sora 107.
Mike's Nemesis.
Grant B. Oh wait, that's Grant Butler. Hey, he's working hard.
Matt A.
Monica M.
Aikawa, thank you for the water bottles.
Dinnerbone.
Conrad R.
And finishing off with our friend Yari.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Dead Kid Walking apparently is our newest. Are you Henry?
Is Henry C. or no? He'd be Michael N. He's the top one up here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Very
Michael.
cool.
Right.
Very
there.
cool.
Thank you very much, my friend.
Yeah.
And thanks to everybody who is a producer. Once again, we are doing a shirt giveaway for one of these people here on the list. So if you want in on that,
Fantastic people.
Yeah.
one week.
One of
I
these,
can't tell
one
what
of these,
one
one of these fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah, one of these fantastic people. will
No, I
get-
already got a shirt.
Yeah.
Why are you giving me another?
Yeah. Well, I just like you that much.
All right.
Aw.
By the way, my
That'll
friend,
do, pig.
I would like,
Bringing it back.
I would like to give some thanks to you, Bushel,
I'd like to
My
give,
friend?
I'd like to give some thanks to you.
Thank
MC,
you.
my friend. Thank you.
I want to give you
I want to
some
give you.
thanks.
I want to give you all the thanks.
I want to
in the
give you
world.
even more thanks
I
than
want
you
to
can
give you
me.
so many thanks. That's
It's
my
been
final
truly-
smash. I just thank you so much. I'm
And then I get some percent.
right.
Thank you for the percent.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, now you're cuddling me.
I guess.
Now you're.
We're,
Now this is okay. All
I'm
right.
not sure how I'm gonna get out of this.
I'm good.
I think you have to move first.
I think I'm gonna say thank you all for
Oh my
watching.
God. They almost-
Next week we will have special guest host with me, Brooke.
Hell!
Thank you for definitely.
Ow.
Yeah. Brooke's gonna be coming down to help guest star the show, and our special guest of the week is gonna be Richard McKay.
Oh, I'm missing Richard McKay.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's driving on up from Pittsburgh to come visit the show and talk with you.
I'm going the same distance west.
Yep. And so we're gonna have a fun time with Richard and Brooke. So look forward to that next week. But thank you all for watching the Zeldathon show. As always, you can check out our past shows at zeldathon.net/show.
Show, yeah.
This show.
Zeldathon.net/
zeldathon.net/show. We have style. We have grace. This Kong has a funny face.
Don't talk about me that way.
What are you on about? Thank you everybody for your donation as well.
Upvote us on Dig.
It's been a great night. Thank you for joining us.
Peace.
There will be no more viewing.
Fuzzy Pickles!